Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. First tone of the game for James Cook. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Extra point up and good for Pats. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Lamar. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Has it on the slant. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown. Yeah,
such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Allen on 3rd and 2. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up those just...
And he's out the clear. 30. Breaks free in the center of the field. What a time to rip off that type of gain. Gets him the first on 4th down.
No kidding. You have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same.
About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points. He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Josh Allen the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2. Allen looking to throw this. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. He'll get this to Henry. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Out of the gun, Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This throw is cupped. Touchdown, Baltimore. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And they'll take the lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Allen now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. He'll throw it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Throwing it just before halftime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Andrews with the catch. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throw for Jackson. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Working inside the red zone. Gets this one to Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Finds Kincaid. He gets loose down the right side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Ooh, this is where you start to think back earlier in this ball game, right, Brock? We remember went for 2, didn't convert, and that looms large as they come up short again now and trail by 1.
Yeah, I think we talked about it. I think all the fans watching this game talked about it.
Yep.
And this is where it comes back and bites you in the numbers, right, on the scoreboard. But I'll say this as well, Kate. This is a challenge for me, is it never takes in the psychology. This is just so defeating, yet so infusing for the other side when you continue to fail after these touchdowns.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Aguilar with the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, a run for Henry. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Lamar now from the gun. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's Henry on the option. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now here's Lamar. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead to 7. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. first down. Allen finds a seam down the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Running it after the penalty. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills 8 points behind. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing now. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They've got first down from the 31. The drive begins with Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 3rd down. Flying down the middle with Henry. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down.
Go for that shit, bro. Go for that shit.
First time out. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw. Rolling out to his left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Gotta hurry this to the line. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Has it near the 5. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And this return is brought to a halt just across the 10. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, here we go, second down. Trying again, following the sack. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take over, and they're already inside the red zone at the 20.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Bucky Irving now to return. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
After the sack, another pass on second down. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They give to Irving, left side. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, They got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Man in motion here. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got second and 15. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Daquan Jones with a tackle on that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Putting a receiver in motion. Third and long, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. So the first drive of the game ends not in points brought, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Fits it through the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working quickly here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got third down well inside field goal range. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on fourth down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Cook scores. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. It's a James Cook touchdown. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2. Allen looking to throw this. Escapes out to the left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. On the return, here's Irving. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Here we go, it's Mayfield. That's cut beyond the marker. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's the give to Irving. Down to the 10. Will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take the lead on that successful kick. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Ty Johnson now to return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills taking over on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Shakir. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Complete to Shakir. And he drives this forward to the 6. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. This is Cook on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Allen setting up to throw. He's on the move. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. 3 plays haven't gotten it done, now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man. Were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Finds a man, right side. And he'll get up to his own 20 before stepping out. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play. Offense up to the line fast. Here's a give to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's a... Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off to play fake. Here's Mayfield. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers grow their lead to 8. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 33 on 2nd down. Finds Kincaid. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here. On 1st down, Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down throw for Allen. Has it down close. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, once again, Bills have the offense out. They're trying for 2. Again, Allen to the air. And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here's Irving. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Throwing again is Baker. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get it back on the final play of the quarter. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal. Hand off here to Davis. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time here on 4th. And in! Touchdown, Buffalo! So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2. He's throwing for it! And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield completes this one to Otten. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Buccaneers needing 4 points. Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Here he is to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception with just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Oh, he lost the football. Disaster averted, thank goodness. He covers it up himself, but time's still running off here. They gotta go.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.